What is a social conflict? There are many definitions of conflict. The Latin word confligere means something like to collide. Something collides, namely certain differences between people. This is Mrs. Earlybird and Mr. Nightingale. Mrs. Earlybird and Mr. Nightingale are colleagues within a team and represent each other. At least one of the two must always be present so that customers are taken care of during business hours. Mr. Nightingale often works overtime and stays in the office for a long time, while Mrs. Earlybird always goes home punctually at 4 p.m. So here is a difference between the two. Is this a conflict? There are different needs between him and her, and there is a mutual dependence, but as long as both are satisfied with the situation, it is not a conflict. But what if Mr. Nightingale wants to go home earlier? However, he can only do this if Mrs. Earlybird stays longer on these days. When asked about it, she says, "That's not possible. I have to be home at 4:30 p.m. because of my children." Is it now a conflict? Now we have clearly opposing interests that are mutually exclusive. However, we do not automatically have a conflict if Mr. Nightingale accepts Ms. Earlybird's reasoning and puts his interests aside. But what if Mr. Nightingale gets angry? Such impertinence. Mrs. Earlybird is really an egoist. She always pursues her own interests only. She is not interested in what is the impact on ME. She probably thinks she can do it with me. No, not with me. Do we have a conflict now? Yes. There are apparently different interests that are incompatible with each other, and there is also an emotional impairment. According to Friedrich Glassel, the famous Austrian conflict researcher, we thus have the building blocks for a social conflict. An interaction in which there are incompatibilities that are experienced as impairments by at least one of the participants. To put it one picture, a social conflict requires an interaction that includes certain incompatibilities which are perceived as impairments or threats.